What's going down, folks? It's your boy C, and we are back on the sticks with another video for you guys, and what you're about to see is my very first game of Madden 18. Now, I know a lot of you guys are waiting on the franchise series because last year when Madden 17 dropped, I started cranking those videos out day one. This year, I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. I wanted to use the EA access to kind of get used to the gameplay, and I also wanted to spend some time playing the other game modes that I really never get a chance to play, like Madden Ultimate Team, MUT Drafts, and Long Shot. And oh, by the way, that Long Shot video should be up on the channel now. If you guys haven't seen it, I really suggest you check it out. Now, like I said a minute ago, we're about to get into my very first game of Madden 18, playing some MUT Drafts or Draft Champions, whatever they want to call it, but I figured there'd be no better way for me to knock off the rust than to hop online and play a ranked game against a live opponent. And as you can see here, my opponent's definitely got some weapons. He's got CC, Julio, and Le'Veon, so we had a pretty decent draft, but so did I. I got some weapons as well, so it should be a good one. Now, getting into my opponent's first drive, he hands the ball off to Le'Veon, who goes nowhere on the first play, setting up 2nd and 11. He then tosses it to Le'Veon. He gets a couple of yards there, but takes a big hit, and that's going to set up a 3rd and long. So the next play, he comes out and tries to buy time, but he's going to be sacked by Jadeveon Clowney. And the funny thing is, you guys, when I drafted Jadeveon, I thought to myself, there is no way this guy is going to make any plays for me. This is probably a wasted draft pick. But wait, why is my opponent going for it on 4th and 14 on his own 28? That just makes no sense because we get great field position after he didn't pick up the first. I try to hand it off to Coleman, but he's going to be stopped short for maybe a 1-yard gain, bringing up 2nd down, and Phillip Rivers gets sacked. And that's totally on me for not shifting the protection. But on 3rd and 18, Julio Jones makes up for it and picks up all that yardage back and some. So now we got a 1st and 10 at the 14. Coleman gets to carry off the right side, and it looks like he's going to pick up 2 or 3 before he gets tackled. Bringing up 2nd and 7 now. Rivers out of the gun, fires a dart to Travis Kelce, who makes the grab and walks in for the score. So we've got an early 7-0 lead. How does my opponent respond? He drops back with Big Ben and throws a completion downfield to Chris Carter on the post route. Then a couple plays later on 3rd and 10, he takes a snap under center, tries to buy time, and then throws it up into traffic, but the pass is knocked down by DRC. Then the next play, my opponent takes the snap in the gun. He throws looking for Julio, but is picked off by Curtis Riley. The backup strong safety played that perfectly, and if he was a little bit faster, that could have been a pick 6. So after the interception here on 2nd and 9, we throw a quick dump off to Travis Kelce, and he's going to be tackled short of the 1st down marker. Then on 3rd and 1, we toss it to Coleman off the right side, and after he gets chopped down, he's going to pick up the 1st. So now we got 1st and 10 from the 34, Rivers under center with the snap, hits Hopkins on the drag route, and he's got one man to beat, but jukes right into the oncoming tacklers, but that's going to move us up to the 19. A couple plays later on 2nd and 10, Rivers hits Julio in the end zone on the post route, and now we're going to be up 13. And yes, I did say 13 because I did miss the extra point, but for those of you guys who've been following the Titan series in Madden 17, you guys are already expecting that to happen, so it's just one of those things, you guys. It is what it is. Now, getting into my opponent's next drive on 2nd and 14, he goes deep, throwing it into double coverage. That could have been picked off right there. That's going to set up a 3rd and 14, and I'm just going to go ahead and chalk that one up to the double tap. Sometimes you just try to snap the ball so quick that sometimes you end up throwing it accidentally. That's probably what happened there. But check this out again, from his own 23 on 4th down, he's going for it. I just don't understand the logic behind that, you guys. Maybe I'm just too much of a sim player, but going for it on 4th down on the negative side of the 50 makes absolutely no sense to me. Because as you can see, we have great field position after the 4th down stop, and within a couple of plays, we're already in the red zone, and that was a nice carry right there by Coleman. I'm telling you guys, once I get my stick skills right in Madden 18, we can do some good things this year. But anyways, after the run by Coleman, we got 2nd and 4. Rivers out of the gun, looking for Julio again, and he makes the grab for another score. Julio Jones is single-handedly dismantling my opponent right now. And of course, the offense stays out to go for 2 just to make it a 21-point game. But the way that we have things working right now, we appear to be hitting on all cylinders. So my opponent's next drive here, after a holding penalty, we got 1st and 15. He throws complete to his wide receiver to get some of that yardage back, and that's going to set up a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun now, drifting way back. Under pressure, he throws it up for grabs, and Curtis Riley says, "Thank you for my 2nd interception of the day," and he's going to be shoestring tackled on the return. He's got to get a little faster than that. So on our very next play after the interception, it's no secret who I'm going back to. My opponents had no answer for Julio Jones all day long, and that's eventually what leads him to rage quit, because soon after this touchdown, as the camera pans to the sideline, this happens. So my very first game of Madden 18 is a 28-0 rage quit, and I'll take it. I'm still trying to work out a few things on the stick, so that'll probably take me some time, but besides that, I'm still having a lot of fun with Madden 18. And I'm curious, what do you guys think about it so far? Go on ahead and drop me a comment down below so I can get your thoughts on how the early release is playing. Anyways, you guys, I'm up against it. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.